What's going on, everybody? JT here, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon Go, and the Go Fest Battle Challenge has officially gone live, or we should really just call it the Team Go Rocket event has just gone live, because man, it is all based off of Team Go Rocket, and all the spawns are amazing. We've got all sorts of things that can be shiny, including Kanto Grimer, something I don't have yet as a shiny. I have tons of Alolan shinies, but I really want that Kanto one. But not only are there normal shinies to hunt for, there's brand new Shadow shinies to hunt for as well. Now, if you fight Cliff, you get a shiny Kanto Grimer, which is just amazing. So if I can't find one in the wild, you know I'm going to be grinding this one really hard. If you fight Arlo, you're going to get yourself a Pineco, which is whatever. And if you fight Sierra, from what I've been hearing, it's Lapras. So that's really neat. It looks like when the person got the Lapras from that person, it looks like they added it to the code, and then it was a little bit beforehand. So yeah, pretty excited to get all of them. But not only that, Jesse and James are now in the game, and occasionally they will spawn in on their balloon. You can fight both of them, and they give you a chance of getting a shiny Coughing and a shiny Ekans, which is amazing. And apparently they have high shiny odds. I've been seeing a lot of people saying that they got like both at one go, so that's pretty incredible. But not only all of that, we also have a limited time research for the Go Fest Battle Challenge. Now, the one I completed was to defeat a Team Go Rocket Grunt. Pretty easy. It came in on a balloon, so I immediately smacked him before I even knew about it. But now we have to power up a Pokemon and evolve a Pokemon, so let's just quickly do that here. I'm just gonna power up my Castform. Actually, no, we can't evolve that. We're gonna power up my Grimer real quick by one, and then we're going to evolve him, and by the time we're done with all of this, we'll be ready to go. Now let's claim our rewards. We get ourselves 100 dust, we get ourselves a rare candy, probably the best thing out of all of this, but the potions are also appreciated. So now let's claim these final rewards. 5 revives, we get ourselves 5 hyper potions, and we get 100 XP. Ooh, that's a lot. Now, what we have to do is power up a Pokemon 2 times, defeat 2 Team Go Rocket Grunts, super easy, and then purify 2 Shadow Pokemon. Sweet. In fact, I can do that one right now, but there's a few of them I want to keep, so we'll probably just catch the first 2 that we defeat the Grunts with, and then we're gonna move on. Looks like we found our first Team Go Rocket leader. It's Arlo, so that's exciting. This time we have a chance of getting a shiny Shadow Pineco from him. So knowing that, I think that we should create our team like so. I think that we need to start off, well, Blaziken's not bad. That's actually a pretty fast attacker. You know what? We're gonna keep this one how it is. Let's see how we do, and I probably should have healed my Lucario all the way up, but whatever. Let's actually fight him. There goes Mawile. What? You know what? No, we're not battling him. If it's not the new one, I don't want to do it. After a long while of searching, I got very lucky and found 2 of them right next to each other, so let's quickly beat these guys up and hopefully get some good from them, but more than likely we're just gonna catch them and instantly purify them. Alright, we've completed all the tasks for step 2, so let's just claim our final rewards here, and let's claim these ones. Now, I believe that our encounter is going to be a Hitmonlee. They did say that's what it was going to be, so I'm assuming that's what this one is. Let's just take a look at it. Yes, it's a Hitmonlee. Don't know exactly why they're giving us a Hitmonlee, but whatever. It's a free reward. Maybe I'll get lucky and get a hundo one, but I kinda doubt it, especially if it keeps kicking. Come on, buddy. There we go, at least we got it. And its IVs are trash. Goodbye forever. Now for step 3 of 3, we must defeat 3 Team Go Rocket Grunts, rescue 3 Shadow Pokemon, and power up a Pokemon 3 times. It looks like we're getting a Super Rocket Radar for it, so that's actually really cool. Alrighty, we have officially completed step 3 of 3. Let's claim our beautiful little rewards and claim our final rewards, which is going to be a rare candy, a super rocket radar, which is awesome, and our encounter is probably going to be Absol, because that's the other thing they mentioned. But mine is not a shiny one, unfortunately, but whatever, we actually have a few of them now. I used to, at a point in time, could not get one for the life of me, but then GoFest I think it was 2019 actually, the last GoFest we had, I got my first one in the wild, which was crazy. So ever since then, they've just been hatching out of eggs and being shadow for me, so this one not being shiny, that's fine, but maybe they have good IVs, I don't know. Let's see. Nope. Terrible IVs, so that means this one is going into the grinder as well. Now let's equip our super rocket radar, why not? I think I'm going to turn off my normal radars because I know that Giovanni shows up in balloons if, you know, you have super rocket radar, and that's the only way to get SUICUNE. If I were to look around right now and see all these like decoys that could be around, like those could be Giovanni's, but only with Entei, and I want SUICUNE because I already have an Entei. I'm trying to go for complete sets, even though Shadow SUICUNE is probably going to be terrible. So I've decided to turn on my normal rocket radars because, as you can see here, for the GoFest Elite Battle Challenge, we have to defeat 15 Team Go Rocket Grunts, defeat 5 leaders, and then defeat the boss. And unfortunately, again, these guys that are in the stops have their old teams, and the reason why I feel like it's like this is because they spawn in at 6 a.m. That's when they get rolled in, and this event went live at 8, so technically they had their older stuff, so probably tomorrow every one of them will have their newer Pokemon. So it is unfortunate, but at the same time, it's whatever. I'm definitely gonna shiny grind like crazy to get the new ones, but you guys don't need to see me do these. I'll just show you how many like shiny chances I get. All right, Sierra, what do you got for me? Is it shiny? No, it's not, and it's a 197, which is okay, but again, the max EP is 220. And these things are still pretty meta relevant, so when I see her, I'm not so bummed out, but when I see the other ones, I don't really want to do them because they're not that meta relevant. And would you looky what we have ourselves here? A nice old balloon. Sadly not Jesse and James, but it is actually Giovanni. I did a whole thing where I was talking to him, but wasn't recording the screen on that one, so whoops on that. Anyways, let's battle him real quick. Alright guys, this is the team I'm planning to go on with. I have a Melmetal, I got a Swampert, and since he's gonna have a SUICUNE at the end, we have to have Raikou to take it out. So, let's see how it goes, because I know in the beginning he's gonna have a Persian. He's always had a Persian in the beginning, and since I have a Steel type, it's gonna do a lot of work, and Melmetal charges very, very fast. So, let's just, yeah, wow, even though it's not very effective, he is just clapping me with that scratch. Yeah, that Persian is rough, but don't worry, since you use things that are resistant, they will last a lot longer than if you tried something else. And since Melmetal has a pretty high defense as well, he is going to win this situation. At least I hope he does. If he doesn't, this would be very, very bad for me. There goes the second shield. Now, all I have to do is get to a freaking superpower, and we've won this. At least hopefully we'll win this. Even with superpower, he might actually live. Let's see though, how I get an excellent. All right, cool, we got an excellent. Superpower, didn't quite kill him. That's not good. Oh no, come on, get to the rock slide, get to the rocks. Oh, this is lucky for us. This is very lucky for us. I'll waste the shield, I'll definitely waste the shield because now we can definitely use superpower or rock slide, whatever I'm using, I don't care. Yeah, it's superpower, good. We definitely took out the Persians, so that's good, but man, that Persian is a lot tankier than I thought it was, but there it goes, it's defeated. Let's get a couple hits off on whatever this next thing is. It's okay, that's even better. Come on, Swampert. Okay, or not. Swampert, let's go. Now, as soon as I get a Hydro Cannon off, we're gonna defeat this thing. This thing has such low HP. Like, I believe one of these Hydro Cannons is just going to absolutely obliterate him. And Hydro Cannon pretty much nukes him. We're not quite there yet. Get a couple more Muddies off. There we go. Now, I'm gonna keep him in for a little bit, because I want to get at least a couple Hydro Cannons off. I know it's SUICUNE, so it's a water type, and it's not supposed to be very effective, so I don't expect it to do a lot of damage, but any damage is good, because it's a freaking Shadow Legendary, even though that was barely any damage at all. Let's just try to get one more Hydro Cannon off. There we go. And then we're going to immediately switch into Raikou, and then hopefully just beat him. Oh, come on, switch into Raikou, there we go. And every time you switch, they actually like stutter for like 2 or 3 seconds, which is wonderful. So let's get that wild charge in here. We pretty much have won this, at least I hope we've won this. Unless he turns around somehow and uses some mega move that blasts through a shield, but there we go. Just one more, come on, just one more wild charge. Oh boy, even his Snarl does a ton of work, but nope, there we go. We've won, no problem at all. was actually a really easy battle, minus the Persian in the beginning that was giving me some problems. We got him. Easy. There was really nothing to it. That was actually very, very easy. I'm gonna take this off, but there we go. We've defeated him. Whew, that was really fun, actually. I really enjoyed doing that. And we get ourselves 12 max potions. And what do we got here? Our Shadow SUICUNE. Awesome. These things are usually pretty easy to catch, but I'm still gonna use a golden raspberry on it. And also 627 or 672 CP is actually kind of hilarious. There we go. Great curveball throw with a golden raspberry. We should have this. 1, 2, 3. Boom. There we go. So Giovanni's been defeated. We got our Shadow SUICUNE. I'm happy. Let's check the IVs on this bad boy. No way! A hundo Shadow SUICUNE. This is cool, but also very disappointing because SUICUNE is like the worst legendary. I love it. We're keeping it like a shadow forever, but a hundo Shadow SUICUNE. Okay. This time we've brought down an Arlo and not a shiny Shadow Mawile. All right, let's beat some more. This time we brought Cliff down. Do we get a purple one? No purple pincer. Oh well. Brought down another Arlo. Is it shiny? No, it's not. And the very final leader we had to defeat to complete that step of the quest was Arlo, and he doesn't give us a shiny Shadow for it, of course. It's kind of rude of you, Arlo, but whatever. I don't expect much from the Team Go Rocket leader. So now all we really have to do is defeat 11 more grunts, and then we're completely done with this quest. So let's do a quick montage of me just absolutely slaying them. I'm happy to say the incense brings us in a shiny Coughing. Very down for it, though of course I'm more excited for the shiny Shadow Coughing. Hopefully we get that instead later on, but hey, a shiny is a really cool one to get, and especially this one. I freaking love this shiny. It's so good, so I can't wait to get a chance of getting it with the red eyes. But this one is being a fighter. Might have to put you guys down like so, and wait for the attack, and swoosh. Curveball with a nice, we should be good, we should be good. 1, 2, 3, click. Perfect. Now let's see if it's good. I mean, we got a hundo Shadow Legendary today, so I'm not expecting too much greatness from this, but yeah, it's not great, but whatever. We've defeated our very final Team Go Rocket grunt that we had to do for this quest. Let's just get through these rewards real quick, even though it takes forever to get through them. Luckily, they don't give much, and we're at 2,510 completions. Good lord, and it's gonna get a lot higher now that we have new shiny shadows on for, but let's just rescue the Mischievous. We're not gonna rescue it, we're just gonna run away, and let's claim our rewards after the egg. We'll claim our rewards after the egg. What's in the egg? Love disc. Cool. Now let's claim our rewards. The bottom one was for Giovanni. He gave you 5 max potions. Now we get 5 hyper potions and 5 super potions, and we claim our final rewards, which are 500 dust. We also get 5 raspberries and 500 XP, and we're officially done, which was easy. That was a really easy quest to do. Hopefully you guys have good luck as well. Now for me personally right now, there's not much to do. I will be shiny hunting a little bit, but I can't really do the team leaders unless they come in on balloons, because then they'll actually have the new stuff, and then hopefully I'll get Jesse and James as well. So I'm gonna hunt around a bit, and I'll update you when something cool happens. Well, 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 would you look who it is? Jesse and James. This is my first ever Team Rocket encounter with them, and the first one is going to be probably Jesse to protect the world from devastation. I'm so excited. Oh, to unite all people within our nation. Oh, they do the whole thing. I'm totally down with this. I can't believe this. Oh, they don't do the entire thing. All right, well, whatever. We're going to battle Jesse. Now, I know that she starts with an Ekans, which is a poison type. You know what? Let's just go in with the recommended team. These guys are supposed to be very easy, like stupidly easy to beat, so let's just see how this works out. And Mewtwo is doing a lot of damage. I wonder if they use shields. I'm very curious if they use shields. Hopefully not. Hopefully they're just like normal grunts and they just don't use shields at all, but I have a feeling they probably do. And they don't. Hallelujah. Well, that makes things a lot easier. What's next? Okay, Scyther. That's actually bad because I don't really have anything to counter these Scythers with. Maybe I should have not gone in with Mewtwo's, but I mean, I think we're still gonna be fine. Let's see what happens here. I mean, it's doing a lot of damage, so probably gonna have to get at least one more Psy Strike off of it. And with this, yep, the Scyther is defeated. Now, what's her last Pokemon? It's a Bagon. All right, let's just try to get to a Psy Strike. And we've probably beaten it with just this one Psy Strike alone, but let's see what happens. And we... boom. Yeah, we instantaneously got it. Well, at least Mewtwo made it all the way through Jessie, so that's pretty awesome. Oh, that's really amazing. I only lost because I used these borrowed Pokemon. You're no match for Team Rocket. Now let's see what happens. There's a chance I could get a shiny Shadow Ekans from this, and it seems to be a high chance, so... ours is not shiny, unfortunately, but what can you do? We're still gonna catch it just because I want to have a shadow of everything, but from what I've heard, these odds are very, very high, so fingers crossed next time we'll get one. I mean, they're gonna show up quite a bit during this event, so I have plenty of opportunities to get them, but boom, there we go. We got the Shadow Ekans. It is weather boosted, so it would be cool if it had, like, really good IVs. Let's see here. Definitely not. Alright, well, now it's time to battle James. I'm basically just going to use the same exact team that we used on Jessie, except for this Mewtwo actually has Flamethrower, so I can like, take care of some extra stuff. But look at that Shadow coughing. That looks so cool. And what moves does he have? Oh yeah, so he's doing about the same amount of damage as the Ekans did. Let's just use Psy Strike real quick. And we should wipe this out in one hit, no problem at all. And, well, that wasn't an excellent, but whatever. Yeah, coughing, instantaneously destroyed. What's next, my friend? You have Sneasel. Well, it's a good thing I used this one, because this one has Flamethrower. Oh, man. I almost didn't get that Flamethrower off. That would have sucked. And Flamethrower instantaneously chars it up. And then our last one that we have to fight is a Beldam. Okay, that we won. Let's just use another Flamethrower and melt this thing down. I love how easy these are. I just wish they were more common in terms of their spawns. It looks like now the balloons come every 3 hours instead of every 6 hours. So that's cool and all, but there we go. We've defeated Jessie and James, which is super cool. I should have known I couldn't win with borrowed Pokemon. It'd be funny if they actually like had their actual Pokemon, but nonetheless, we took them down. So cool. Now let's hope we get a shiny Shadow coughing, because that would be neat. No, we didn't. Alright, so, unfortunately, the very first two were not shiny shadows for me, but that's perfectly fine. We're gonna have plenty of opportunities in the future. We're definitely gonna go for them, because, I mean, come on. I really need these shiny shadows. They're like a limited edition shiny shadow as well, so hopefully we get them. I know this was bound to happen, but did it have to? I mean, really. How many of these do we have now? Too many is the answer. Let's just Golden Raspberry this thing, get it over with. Let's switch to an Ultra Ball, and yeah. Oh, actually hit it with a great throw. I thought it was going to get away. Ugh, not happy. I mean, come on. It's probably our 30th Shiny Sneasel, or close to it. We need the new stuff, which, honestly, with this event, there's only a few things that I desperately need. But let's just take a look at this thing. Is it good? It's okay. Alright, this is slightly better. Check it out. Shiny Alolan Meowth. It's actually pretty cool. It is pretty common, not gonna lie to you, because it's usually only found in eggs, so they kind of kept the rate on it. And yeah, all right, great throw, just like with the Sneasel. Whew, this should be easy. We should get it. 1, 2, 3, boom. Cool. I mean, I'm happy we ran into it. This is our 3rd shiny of the day as well, so really can't complain. Now let's check those IVs out and see how good it is. It's actually pretty good. Maybe PvP? I really was not expecting one of these, but I'm totally happy to see it. Shiny freaking Krogunk is a good shiny. I love this thing so much, and this is actually the 4th one I've ever found, so it's nice, but I still need that Kanto Grimer. Hopefully we'll get that Kanto Grimer. I really, 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 really want it. But I would love it if this thing has good PvP IVs, because I'd like a shiny one to flex, you know? A shiny for PvP is always fun, even though I don't really use Krogunk too much. But let's see, are you good for PvP? I would say yes, but not really. The attack is way too high, but those IVs look pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's actually pretty cool.
Many hours later.
Hey guys, sorry for the sudden jump cut to the house, but quite frankly, a lot happened yesterday, because technically that was yesterday when all that happened. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened, including, as you can see here, I did fight Arlo at least once yesterday, and then while editing, I also got another Pineco, and a Cliff showed up as well. So I have some experience with them, but at this point, this video was getting pretty long as it was, and we didn't really need to throw those battles. Those will be in the next video for sure, because we're going to go hard. We need to get these brand new shiny Shadows, but let's go over our wins though. We got the Krogunk, we got the Meowth, we got the Sneasel, whatever. Nobody cares about Sneasel. We got the Coughing as well. But this one is honestly the biggest prize of the day. A 100% Shadow Legendary. I know I said I wasn't overly thrilled because it's a SUICUNE, and it's true. SUICUNE is sadly pretty useless, but I do think it's probably one of the greatest, like, trophies you could get in this game. Like, it's really hard for this to happen. It's about a 1 in 4,096 odd, I believe, because that's, like, every single IV possibility, and Shadow Legendaries are in there, and you only really get 1 to 2 chances at this ever until they bring it back. So yeah, this one is definitely a huge, huge, huge trophy for me. I'm not going to power it up now, mostly because I actually don't have enough rare candies to power this thing up all the way. I'm just going to show you. It's going to cost me, boy, I believe it was like 375 candies and 138,000 dust. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, because, I mean, you got to max out a Hundo Legendary no matter what, especially one that's evil and looks amazing. So yeah, we'll definitely have to do that in the future, but for now, it's staying at 672, but I'm still so happy we got it. Now, before we wrap up this video, you know we gotta have a positive comment shout out, and today it goes to Bro Knows Games. Hi JT, during this event I got a shiny Talo, a Pidove, a random shiny Illumise, and a 98% Ho-Oh. Congrats, dude. Those are amazing, especially the 98. Is that a 98 shiny? I can't quite tell by the way you wrote this, but if you got a 98 shiny, a shiny 8, that's incredible. Plus, you got the brand new shiny Pidove. You also got that freaking Illumise, which is pretty rare. All in all, you did a great job, so congrats, bro. And with all that being said, this is going to be the end of the video. And if you've enjoyed it, and I really hope you have, please smash that like button for me. Show me some love. Subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon so you know when I upload, and also comment down below. How do you like the Rocket event so far? Are you loving it? Have you gotten any of the new shiny Shadows? Please let me know in the comments down below. And if you really love my content and you want to help the channel grow some more, links to my Patreon are in the description box below. And while you're down there, there's also a link to our new Discord, so please join in, have a great time, share all the shinies you get, we have a wonderful time. But on that note, this is the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one.